The following video is not made for kids under 13. If you are not 13 years old, please exit out of the video now. And please, YouTube, do not sue me. What's up, guys? Leon Moki here, and today I'll be doing a what if series, which is what if Izuku had Sorey's Armatization. This is basically a what if special, since for my favorite game series of all time, well, second favorite game series of all time, the Tales of series, due to the newest Tales of game that came out for the iPhone, Tales of Crestoria. So I wanted to do a little special for this, and I also asked what power should I give Izuku of the three protagonists, that being Sorey's Armatization, Luger's Chromatis, and Velvet's Demon Arm. You all voted for Sorey's Armatization, which is kind of no surprise, since a lot of people since people nowadays say that their first Tales of game being Tales of Zestiria, and also due to the anime for the game, which was being Tales of Zestiria the Cross. So yeah, not surprising, not one bit. But at any rate, in this, I hope you guys enjoyed. So with that said, let's get into this. For this what if video, Izuku does have a quirk, and that quirk is called Armatization. Armatization allows Izuku to fuse with certain people, but that certain people have to be Seraphins. If you guys have played Tales of Zestiria, you know that Seraphim are basically spiritual people with the power of the elements, being fire, water, wind, and earth. So yeah. Also, the only person that can use Armatization is the Shepherd, the hero that will banish the darkness within the game. And Sorey is that. However, in this what if, Izuku is not the Shepherd, nor there will be the creatures of darkness being Hellions, because I don't want this to be like some tie-in universe with Tales of Zestiria, because that's just a can of worms that I do not want to open. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, and Izuku's quirk Armatization, but Seraphim will be a part of this universe. They just won't be, keepers of the light and all that stuff. Izuku's life starts out just like anyone else's. And in this timeline, he is born with the quirk of Armatization. But for some reason, the doctors have no idea how this quirk actually works. All they know is that he has the ability to, fuse with other people and use their elements, but only restricted to fire, water, wind, and earth instead. But they don't know how is he able to do so, with Izuku's quirk basically being somewhat useless in a way. But Bakugou knows that Izuku has a quirk. He doesn't bully him, but he doesn't really care too much about him, since he's never actually seen Izuku use this quirk before, and which makes Izuku nothing but one of Bakugou's lackeys throughout his entire childhood. And other than that, but until he turns the age of 12, where he meets a woman who's just basically walking down the street, but neither Bakugou or his other lackeys are able to see this woman, thinking that she's as he has Bakugou. If he's seen, did you see that, Kachan? That beautiful woman that just passed by, and saying, what the heck are you talking about, Deku? I didn't see anyone walk past us. You're probably just imagining things. as saying, come on, I don't want to miss out getting all those All Might cards. As Izuku saying, I'll catch up, I'll catch you later. As soon after he runs backwards, as they all say, what's with him? Who knows? You sure that he has a quirk? I mean, we never seen it. Is Bakugou saying, you said he has a quirk, then he does. But it doesn't matter if it's good or not. If he can use it or not, he will never be better than me after all. After that, Izuku runs to this woman with long white hair and wearing that of a white red dress, as saying, hey, you, who are you? As she's saying, oh, I didn't notice you there. So you can see me? As saying, wait, see you? Of course I can. How can I not? So who or what are you? As she begins explaining that she's a Seraphim and that her name is Lailah. And yes, Lailah will be the first Seraphim that Izuku will meet, since she does play a pretty pivotal role within Tales of Zestiria. So yeah, and that she explains that if you could see me, that means I'm guessing you're the person with the quirk I've been looking for a while now. As he begins, wait, what? The quirk of Armatization. I want to see how strong you really are with that quirk of yours. As Izuku saying, wait, so you've been looking for me? But my quirk is nothing. I don't even know what it truly does. As just close your eyes and make a pact with me. As Izuku saying, a pact? By what means? Seraphims have to make a pact with people like you, Izuku. People with high resonance that can see us. And you, who have a quirk that basically resonates with all Seraphim. So that's why I want to make a pact with you. It's the only way for you to use my power. As Izuku is shocked, knowing that this quirk of his only works on people that nobody can see except a select few. But he doesn't know about this. He doesn't know if it's the right thing to do or not. He feels like he might take away this woman's freedom if she does this. But she reminds him that if he wants to be a hero, this is the only way. As Izuku accepts and decides to make the oath, to make a pact with Lailah. As they began chanting, she soon asked to say her true name to make it official. As Izuku has no idea how to say her true name until he has something in his mind tells him to say these words. Fat Miss Mioma! After saying that, Izuku's entire body begins changing as he's engulfed in a white cloak. His hair turns from green to that of a whitish blonde, and soon after, a long sword soon appears in front of him. He takes the blade, and fire begins going all around him. At that, Izuku is completely shocked and surprised that this is his quirk. This is his power. As soon after he sees that Lailah isn't even in front of him anymore, that he begins wondering, where is she? What happened to her? As he soon hears her name saying, don't worry, Izuku, I'm fine. Don't need to worry about me. After that, he says, wait, what? Lailah, are you inside my head? As she's saying, yep, basically. This is what happens when you call out my name and my power and use my power. So it's the only way that I can stole upon you after all. As Izuku saying, okay, can you at least try and get out if possible? I don't want to, as she's saying, oh, of course. After that, well, basically as nothing happened. 5 minutes have passed and saying, I'm still stuck like this. What the heck is going on? She's saying, I think I have no idea how to get out of your body, Izuku. I'm sorry. As saying, what? Why? Soon after, he begins panicking like crazy, and soon after, his flames begin going everywhere. But don't worry, he doesn't burn any buildings or any other thing else down. Soon after, he stops panicking, and soon after, the armatization fades, with Lailah coming out of his body as well. As he's saying, that was close. What the heck, Lailah? I thought, as she says, I guess it's just gonna have to wait until the time runs out. It's a lot longer than expected. Saying, no kidding. Seriously. I guess I just got to figure out by will before transforming again. After that, Izuku. But if my quirk allows me to fuse with you, you were called a seraphim? And saying, yep, that's what I am. After that, saying, okay, and it won't be weird that other people can't see you, right? As saying, not a lot of people have strong resonance to see seraphim. Your quirk allows you to see me anyway. So yeah, and saying, okay, that's convenient, which is good, but also bad at the same time because I know they're going to be around me. Is Izuku saying, you know, it's weird. I've always seen Seraphim, but I've always just thought of them as regular people. So, but when I saw you were completely different. Why is that? And it's saying, maybe because I'm a stronger Seraphim than other Seraphim. It's a blessing and a curse, as she gives out a little smile with her eyes closed, saying, okay. At any rate, I gotta go catch up with Kachan and the others. As she realized, those people are they supposed to be your friends? As Izuku says, yeah, they are, but I guess I'm more of a lackey to Kachan nowadays. As she thinks, well, I guess you'll be proving yourself now, with me by your side and your quirk now being at its true potential. And after that, it's Izuku saying, really? Huh. Okay then. Thank you, Lailah. Couple days have passed, and Izuku actually shows off his quirk in front of Bakugou and the others as well. All of their jaws drop and begin shocked. Even Bakugou, who didn't even think, who said that who believed that Izuku was actually quirkless, but just let him stay with him for a while because he said that he did have a quirk, but was planning on getting rid of him if he never even used his quirk in front of him, but realized that he does. And not only that, it looks powerful, more powerful than his explosions, which makes, Bakugou insecure a little bit, but sees Izuku as more of a worthy rival. After that, a couple years go by, and Izuku grows more and more with his quirk armatization, even getting to know Lailah anymore, even with her bad jokes and horrible puns and everything like that. Izuku just gets used to them, cringes a little bit, but is used to them. Over time, he also gets other Seraphim to join him, being only two Seraphim, a Water Seraphim and a Wind Seraphim. These two are just generic regular Seraphim. They're not Mikleo or Dezel or Zavid. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I know you guys wanted to see them, but they're just generic regular Seraphim. As the Water Seraphim being another female and the Wind Seraphim being a guy. And I would make their name give them names, but they're just there as for support. And it's just to give Izuku the water armatization and the wind armatization instead. Sorry, guys. As Izuku, and then Izuku is now a senior in junior high, as their teacher saying, now that you're all seniors, you all have to be worrying about your futures and plan on going to high school. So I plan on giving you a career aptitude test. But why bother? All of you want to become heroes and want to join the hero track after all. As everybody activates their quirk in a surprise, as Izuku is just sitting there ready and is just as hyped, but not really doing anything. As Lailah notices that he's actually pretty happy, as he's saying, yeah, I already sent my application for UA after all. As just like in usual canon, Bakugou gives out his usual speech saying, don't let me in with these losers after all. They would be lucky to be a sidekick to some D-list hero, as everyone gets pissed off at Bakugou. As soon after, he jumps on his desk saying, I'm the only one in this dead-end school who's worthy to be the next #1 hero. The only person that's going to become greater than All Might and going to UA. As everyone is shocked that Bakugou plans on going to UA, as Izuku isn't. He always talked about going to UA, the school of the greatest heroes in all of Japan. As Izuku also plans on going there as well, as their teacher brought it up. As Bakugou is surprised, but accepts the challenge that Izuku is going to UA, since he wants to crush him with his own hands to prove who is the better rival, who has the better fire-based quirk in a way. That's how he sees it, at least. As Izuku just wants to become a hero and just wants to help people, just like All Might in a way. But a lot of people do believe in Izuku since of his quirk, since some of them have seen Izuku use his armatization and says that he has quite the diverse quirk, if anything. So yeah, with that, the day goes by and Izuku plans on leaving the classroom and school. However, Bakugou stops him saying, Deku, so you plan on going to UA? Don't get a big head, got it? I still plan on beating you and showing you who's the true rival. As Izuku nervously says, hey, come on, Kachan. I still plan on going to UA, what if you like it or not? And and once we're there, we can see who truly is the best. Don't you think that I won't go easy on you? But I won't go easy on you. Hope you know that. After that, Izuku leaves. And Bakugou saying, he went from being my lackey to my one true rival. He's lucky that I don't blow up his ass now. After that, Izuku plans on training a little bit more into UA, getting ready to go to UA. Also, his attack with the sludge villain doesn't happen here, so he doesn't meet with All Might. The reason he went down that alleyway was mostly because of his notebook and because he was feeling down. But Izuku has a quirk, and not only that, he has Lailah and the other two Seraphins supporting him and giving him the support that he needs. So yeah, in this, Izuku isn't too emotionally insecure that he needs All Might's validation to prove that he can be a hero. As multiple months go by, he begins learning how to use all the other armatizations at their full strength and full ability. Even learning how to use the mythical arts as well. If any of you have played the Tales of games, mythical arts are basically the most powerful attacks that all characters, not just the heroes, but also the villains, can use as well. So yeah. But he only accesses the mythical art for his fire armatization, being the flame burst, and where he extends his sword, where his longsword becomes almost as large as the Dragon Slayer from Berserk, and circle rounds to become a fiery tornado that cuts through it instantly, cuts through an enemy instantly without even trying. And that, with those 10 months going by, Izuku is now ready for the UA entrance exam. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I might hit you up. Also, this is only a special. I'm not going to continue doing this What If series. If you guys want me to do another Tales of What If, then I had to do it more justice than this one, if anything. So yeah, with that, please like and subscribe, which helps on my channel. Anyway, it's Leon Mookie signing out. Later.